Hello everyone, my name is Corey. This is Whole Views and I'm here to tell you about my favorite Netflix show, Mindhunter. So, I know Mindhunter is not a new show. I feel that, I understand that. But it's probably the best acting and best directing that you can see in a miniseries or a TV series style project. It's just that good. You have very well known directors, one of which includes David Fincher, who does a handful of episodes. I really like the tone of the show. It's basically a version of history. Like, they take the FBI profilers, how we know now that they profile serial killers based on the motives and the way that they kill and everything else. Well, this show shows the origins of that whole entire process. Now, with that being said, it's not gonna be a lot of action in this show. It's very slow, it's very deliberate, but if you can get into it, I think you'll find something very enjoyable, especially if you're one of these types of people. If you like some history, if you really enjoy seeing great acting, or if you just want to hear some of the creepiest serial killer stories that you've ever heard in your life, or seen to a certain extent in your life, you may enjoy watching Mindhunter on Netflix. For me, I would have to point to episode 4 of season 1 to be probably the best example of really good acting as well as very good directing. At the end of that episode, they have the 3 main characters of the show in an elevator, and they just finished getting chewed out by their boss. And slowly they start to realize in that disciplinary talk that they just received, they also received a whole bunch of money and funding and support from the FBI. And you can see the realization that, hey, that was rough. Wait a minute, that was rough, but we got a bunch of money now. To me, a lesser director could have really ruined that scene. But because of the directors that they chose, and because of the style of show it is, the way it's slow and they allow things to kind of just cook on their own, the scene to me was moving because I saw 3 characters without any kind of cues all kind of come to the same realization at the same time. I thought that was very powerful. I thought that was a really good example of great acting, how 3 actors all delivered the same expression with no dialogue, and you as the audience member knows instantaneously what they all just realized. It's great stuff. Now, on the Christian worldview side of things, there is a lot of sex scenes in season 1. I would deem them as necessary though, because for the most part they show the awkwardness of one of the main characters. The sex scenes themselves are random and awkward, very awkward, but it's telling of how weird this character is. Now in season 2, his awkwardness shows in a different way, and we get to see a different relationship. In season 2, there's a same-sex relationship that has, I think, at least 1 sex scene in it. And I'll say this, I deem it necessary because you get to see how one character is, and then you get to see how that relationship takes such a weird and twisty turn. I thought it was great though. I enjoyed that relationship and how it started, the scenes that came from it, and then how it changed in the end. It's well worth it from a Christian worldview perspective to me. Overall, I would have to say this is a great show. Now, is it an acquired taste? Yes, it is. It's not going to be for everybody. There's going to be quite a few people that want to turn this on, start watching it, and you'll fall asleep through episodes. It's not something you can watch while you're tired or while it's late at night. But if you want to see really good acting, you want to see good dialogue, you like some history, you're intrigued by serial killers and real life events, this is the one for you. I would give this show an 8 out of 10, and I would say it's very well done. It's very good, and you should check it out. You should also subscribe to this page. You should like this video if you enjoyed this video. If you're watching on Facebook, please be sure to follow this page. Be sure to come back and see me. Enjoy yourself and guard your heart.